What's up? What's up? We're getting it started. And you already know what it is. You already know what it is, right? I'm trying to get the focus and the light together and all that good stuff. And I'm going to add in Chris real quick. What's up, Yvette? Let me see. Hold on. Trying to add in Chris, and y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. You know I don't know what I'm doing with this backwards stuff. So, but today, she's kind of bright, right? Right. All right. Today, our topic of conversation. She may be a little too bright too with my glasses on. And y'all know I need my glasses. I ain't put on no makeup. Ain't no makeup on. Ain't none of that on today. And I tried to switch the camera, if you notice, to face forward. So when you see things, they're forward facing, not backwards, you know? So I'm waiting for Chris to come on here. And when Chris comes on, then we can get started and have our conversation. But he has to come on here and request me, if I'm correct. So we'll see. I may have to turn this light off because this light is doing too much on my glasses right now. You know, it's doing too much on my glasses right now. It's doing too much on my glasses right now. Thank you for the hair shout out. This light may be doing too much on my glasses. And I feel crazy. Let me see. Yeah, this light is doing too much on my glasses. So I'm waiting for Chris again. And when he comes up, I can bring him on camera. And then we can talk about what we need to talk about. So, but again, I'm waiting. So, Chris, you on here yet? He's not on here yet. So we're waiting. So while we're waiting, what's up, y'all? I'm going to flick this thing back because this thing was whack. There we go. I can't work with that thing like that. All right. Let's go back. I don't know how we go back to the normal. Lord Jesus, y'all don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I can brighten up my video myself. Ah! I don't know where Chris is. So whenever he comes on, we'll bring him up here and we'll talk about what we plan on talking about today. All right. But he has to jump up here so we can get started. So I can add him into the video. So today we are, and I hope you got your drink. Let me sling my hair a little bit. I hope you got your drink. As you see, I'm trying to support a little bit of love. They say Roxi on them. It says Roxi on it. It says love. I have my love pillow. And I even brought the word love to you today. I brought the word love to you today. All right. I brought it for you today. There it goes. There's Chris. All right. Then wait a second. There he goes. So I brought the word love for you guys today. And I'm wearing a little Roxi love right here. A little Roxi love for my ear. I put a little pink on for y'all today. And like I said, wore my little love ring. Even though right now I'm not feeling no love in my heart. Okay? Only love I got right now is for Jesus, which I should have had about 15 years ago, deep down in my soul, like the song says. All right. But that's what I've been doing. What's up, Willie Singletary? What's happening? How are you? So Chris, this is Chris, y'all. Y'all remember Chris from last Monday.
Everybody.
What's up, Chris? What's popping? We were gonna go. I was gonna be in the building. We were gonna be together today, but I know it's supposed to rain or something. So I was like, I'm just gonna be home. So I like decorated my little background with a little fuzz and a little love warmth, you know. So I hope you're feeling the vibe and in the background, people. Yeah, so let's go and let's scroll up. I got my glass. Chris, I don't know what you're drinking, but I'm drinking wine out of my new glasses that I gave to myself for a happy Sunday yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so toast up. There you go. Toast up. I even lit my, let's see if I can pick it up. My heart chakra candle for y'all right now. All right. I did. I lit my heart chakra candle. Okay. So, but yeah, so today, he said happy belated Valentine's Day. It was happy Sunday. So I hope y'all had a wonderful and amazing Sunday yesterday. Because if you really think about it, I know a lot of people, I saw somebody's blog, this day is all about us couples. If you're single, don't hate on it. First of all, if you're a couple, your day should be every day. All right. I mean, I'm just saying. So, I know when I was in good relationships that were equal, not just the take type of John. When I was in a give and take relationship, we loved every time we spent together. You know what I mean? So I don't know how you feel about that too, Chris, right? It's just not one day out here.
It's actually 368 days of the year.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Right. 368 days.
65. You gotta put that extra in there.
Right. You gotta put that extra in there.
Put a response on if he doesn't believe in Valentine's Day. What do you say about that? I say, look, if he's doing for you 365 days a year, don't worry about Valentine's Day. It's just another day where they jack the prices up.
It is, and the next day you can get everything half off.
Exactly, which is crazy.
I mean, yeah, and now all of a sudden, when people start those things, all of a sudden it's side chick day or side dude day.
Where did
Don't
that come
forget
from?
that. Y'all get it messed up. Don't forget. I don't know where side chick came from, but what they ceased to put in there was side dude day. So I don't need guys to get it all messed up, okay? Because just as quick as you can get a side chick, a chick can get a side dude. But what happens is we tend to try to be the grown-up of the relationship, the true one that wants to just be true, so we don't get a side dude, okay? Because there's plenty available in the book, but we don't try to do that. Ain't that right, ladies? We don't try to do that. We try to be, that godly woman and that woman that's walking and living right. So we try not to dip, all right? But so y'all go ahead and have that and have at that, all right? Let me calm down like 2 more notches. Hold on.
Why you doing that?
All right. I even got I know, right? I even have my love crystals with y'all today. All right. I just dropped one. What's that mean? My love crystals today that comes in a little bag, and that's what it is. So anyway, but we're not going to hate on it because it is what it is, right? But that's how I feel about it. So I always read something, so I wanted to read first, and then we're going to talk about Milton's John because he said he don't believe in it. So dumbing ourselves down. Okay, this is what the thing's called today. Wait a minute, let me lift you up. Dumbing ourselves down. The ability to go into any social situation and sense the level of consciousness in that situation is a gift. It enables us to move considerably in a world that holds people of all levels of awareness. However, there's a difference between shifting our energy to accommodate people and dumbing ourselves down to a regrettable degree. Sometimes when we get into a particular social situation, we may feel pressure to play it small in order to fit in. Perhaps everyone is drinking or smoking excessively, engaging in gossipy small talk, or complaining bitterly about politics. It's one thing to notice this and modify our expectations, and another thing to entirely join in. When we notice where people are coming from and acknowledge to ourselves that their energy is not in alignment with ours, we have several choices as to how to proceed. One viable option is to quietly endure the situation, keeping to ourselves until it's time to leave. And in this way, we take care of our own consciousness and protect our growth process. Amen. Hallelujah. Another option is to interact in a way that honors and pays respect to the people in the group, while gently attempting to shift the level of consciousness with our input. In order to do this, we must maintain our own vibration which means that joining in by dumbing down is not an option. When we choose to dumb ourselves down to fit in, we not only sell ourselves short, but we also lose a possible opportunity to influence the situation for the good of all concerned. Our desire to join in may come from our natural yearning to feel connected to the people around us. There's no shame in this, but being able to stand on your own, separate from the crowd, is a powerful milestone on any spiritual path. It can be difficult in the moment, but when we arrive on the other side, our integrity intact, we may find ourselves feeling positively smart. So I just want to tell y'all from the gate, don't ever dumb yourself down for anything, anybody, any situation, anything. Never dumb yourself down. You are who you are. You stand for what you stand for, whether you love hard or you don't love at all, whether you cry or you don't cry at all. Whatever the situation is, don't dumb yourself down to fit into to that, because it just might, that ain't who you are.
Amen.
Okay? Be who you are and make your own join where everybody else needs to try to fit in. So, Chris said that Milton commented and said what? He doesn't believe in Valentine's Day, right?
He didn't say. He asked a question. I'm gonna pull that question up. So give me a second. I'll pull that up.
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell you, it kind of makes you wonder. You know, what are we thinking?
Okay.
The other 364 days. You know, when it comes.
There's Milton. What's up, Milton?
Now?
Yeah, he's on there right now. What was your question, Milton? Post it up.
Hey, Milton, if you want to call in, Milton, it's 215-299-2887. 215-299-2887 if you want to call in.
Are you posting it in the comments, Chris? You can post it in the comments. So I wanted to start off with Milton's question first before we go into anything else. But you found it?
He's gonna call in.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
Search it. Sorry.
I could shut down in a second. I hate these updates. My update computer. But anyway, I don't want to do all that. So tell me when he calls in. So you guys, as far as relationships and love and things like that, what is your most difficult thing that you deal with? As far as not what your deal breaker is, but what do you find the hardest? You know, I don't want to call it a pattern. But if you've obviously been in a relationship and you've been in another one and in another one, what is the thing? What's always happening? You know, is it?
That's Milton now.
Okay, that's Milton now.
Hey, Milton.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Now, what is my question?
I don't know.
What did you say earlier on the posting? Before you asked a question, what the man's supposed to fill out? If he doesn't believe in Valentine's Day, he's what? If you put that.
No, that's not what I said. I said, and I'll let me get the quote, because you always want to quote from the source.
Yeah.
So give me a second.
Right.
Give me a second here. Let me quote from the source, so we can all be on the same page. You don't have to paraphrase. All right. I said, hold on, give me a second. I said, if he said we don't celebrate Valentine's Day, then that means and it's a filler, means it's subjective. Now you could go either way. Either he's Muslim. It's all up to the reader. Now, either he loves 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, or he doesn't. But it's a filling. It's just a random response question. That's all it is. So it's a very general question. It's not going after or target anybody. It's based on the reader's response, based on what he or she has read in the question. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
my comment and said that you should. I mean, what did I say in my comment? I said Valentine's Day should not be that important to us. It actually, if she's getting it 365 days a year, it doesn't matter. You know, Valentine's Day is just another day to her.
Why?
Right, and I don't, and
why should it be?
Go
Hold
ahead.
on, let me respond to that. Why shouldn't it be just a different day? I mean, you love 365 days a year, but why not one day extra to do something extra? But now, tomorrow's not promised. So every day that you're with your mate is a brand new day that you're with your mate. Now, yes, you can do everything every day, which I tend to do. But what I'm saying is, in that regard, do something a little extra, do a little special. That's my response.
Well, my response.
Okay. So you don't mind the Valentine's Day thing because you look at it as it's an extra day to do something additional, something special, something.
And we're on the same page, Roxy. It's another day to do something for someone who you claim to be special in your life, that you can celebrate that moment of love. And just, you know, with me, I play it up. I do what I do because I love who I'm with. And I have a problem with sharing or being there or just being open and honest my way. That's where I look at it.
Okay. I mean, I think I don't have an issue with it. I guess I am, you know, you either do or you don't. To be honest, it's not a real big deal to me. If you're into it, then I'm overly into it. You know, I will go all out. If you're not into it, then I won't be like, oh, that's corny, you're corny. I won't be like that. You know, I mean, it'll be just a normal Sunday. Do what we'll do. I mean, I don't.
Look, I'm over 55 years old. Okay, I've lived 1/3 of my life. Yeah, well, not 1/3. Probably.
I get it though. I get it. You're halfway there. I get it.
Let me just say I'm in the 3rd quarter of my life. And
amen. Right, halftime is over. You in the 3rd quarter
in my life and what they mean to me. And again, it's to the point where for me, tomorrow's not promised. So I give it all while I have it to give. That's just me. Now, people might feel differently. That's them. That's okay. But I don't have a problem with being who I am to give to the person that I claim to love in a way that shows that I really care. That's just
that's all
my take.
And that's all. If that's something you want to do, but you do have couples that don't even recognize Valentine's Day. There's somebody on here right now. They said, "Look, we can't."
Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, it's not even to debate. Valentine's Day is optional to whomever you with.
Exactly.
You don't get, you know, you shouldn't feel bad if you and your person doesn't celebrate that day. That's your choice. And because it's your choice, you do what you do with your choice. Some choose to celebrate, some choose not to. But don't hate on the ones that celebrate, and then the people that celebrate, don't hate on the ones that don't. It's a day.
Right.
That's all it is. It's one day.
Well, thank you, Milton, for that call.
See you on the
I'll just be real. Now, Chris and I can disagree on that because we can disagree on a whole lot of things, but the way I see it is, again, I'll get back to my original point. I may not wake up tomorrow morning, but if I'm waking up tomorrow morning, then I'm going to treat the people that love me well. I'm going to love them with all my strength. And that's my take on it.
And all that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, like this. I get it.
I'll do it.
All right, Milton. Thanks a lot.
All right, Milton. Thank you for that call.
All right. Hey, if you need me, I'm here. I'm here.
Bye.
We're about to turn to the Milton show.
It ain't gonna. Did you hang up? Now, Melissa Jackson said it doesn't have to be, quote, over the top, but she does feel that Valentine's Day is an opportunity to show each other a little extra appreciation. So I feel that. Melly, hey, Melly said, me and my wife don't really care about Valentine's Day. We both can care less about it. So, Chris, you were right as far as, you know, there are some couples, and he's married, that he doesn't care about that. Monica Mixon said, I agree with Milton. I am thankful for life and appreciate and love God every day. But I still celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas. I know that's right. Melly also said that, hold on, my bad. Because I was trying to pull out my laptop. Melly also stated that when we were younger, it was kind of a big deal. But for the most part, whatever day we choose to do something more for each other is better than Valentine's Day. Amen. Hallelujah. Ain't y'all love? Celeste, what's up, Celeste? Celeste said after being married over 25 years, it's nice to have special days, not necessarily Valentine's Day, but just special days. So I dig that as well. What's up, everybody? My bad. I'm not going to be able to respond to everybody as far as hellos, but what's up, y'all? She does say, but they do celebrate and make each other feel special. Mona, what's up, Mona? Mona said, whether I'm in a relationship or not, I always treat myself to something and make baskets for my kids or grandson. So, all right, that's nice. That's nice. Yolanda,
can I add to that? The thing is loving yourself first. That's where it starts at. It don't start on Valentine's Day. It don't start on Christmas and Easter. If you don't love yourself, then you're looking for Valentine's Day. You're looking for validation. You're looking for stuff from people. You got to love yourself first. Right. You got to make sure you love it. And I don't date unless you love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, I can't help you. I need you to love yourself first.
I know. I get it. Yolanda Cohen said Valentine's Day is every day if you love someone. And Melly also added that it's really just a commercialized day. If you celebrate, cool. If you don't, cool. Mona just said facts to your response, Chris. And that's just how I feel, Melly. If you celebrate, cool. If you don't, okay. You know, I mean, like I said, I'm not dying. If you do celebrate, I'm the one that's like, ooh, they celebrate. So let me go in, like all the way in. So, you know, I get that part. But if you don't, I'm not one that's upset about that part. You know, Melly just added basically what's the difference between Valentine's Day and every other day that would do the same things as you would on Valentine's Day. And it's true, but it's also just what Milton stated. What's the difference is that every day, and I'm not saying that somebody does it because you may be that one special person in the world that does, but every day you don't do something extra special or extra different for your person, you know, but this one particular day gives you the option to just go overboard and overflow and extra. That's all it is. It's just like your freaking anniversary. But if you don't have an anniversary, you know, how you celebrate, oh, we've been together 1 month. You know, I mean, people do, some people don't, but you know what I'm talking about when I say that. So that's how I feel about that part. So I get that. You know, I'm going to put up another bit. It's all about the love. I'm just giving y'all love for a second. All right. Wait, I'm going to give it to y'all one more time. I'm going to give y'all the love. I'm going to give you that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Now we said we want to talk about love, trust, relationships, dating, all those kind of things. Because while we're talking about the day after, that's what we called it, the day after. It's the day after Valentine's Day. It's no football. It's nothing going on. It's COVID. It's like, how is your dating life? Who's on here dating or single? Let's put it out there, because you could be single but just not dating, because COVID is around, and some people are very nervous to go out to somewhere and meet someone while things are wide open. You know, certain places, certain states, even here in Philadelphia, a lot of things are wide open. How do you guys feel about dating? Are you willing to, how are you doing that? Are you doing that on a dating app? Are you doing it through a dating Facebook group or Facebook dating? I happen to be on Facebook dating and ran across the one that we just broke up in September, and I was like, boop, that app is off. So now, but I was just wondering how you guys are doing that. Is anybody on? I don't even know the dating sites.
Black
I know.
Planet.
Say that again, Chris.
Black
What?
Planet. There's
Black Planet.
Yeah, that thing's still around. And there's what's that? Love Harmony or something like that. There's Christian Mingle, Christian Single. There's, I mean, I'm not on none of those, but the commercials come up all the time on TV.
Right.
eHarmony.
Yeah. And what's that other big popular Match.com?
Yeah. Fishing.
Right, all those things. Some people say single and not dating. COVID has, ciao. Yes, a lot of people say single and not dating. Wait a minute. Melly also said, so would you do anything extra on May 12th? It means less than February 14th. Yes, because on February 14th, it's quote unquote Saint Valentine's Day.
But that's a pagan holiday.
Yeah, it is. So, all right. So you guys, a lot of people are saying they're single and they're not dating. So are you not dating because you don't want to? Because, a lot of people talk about that. I'm single because I want to be, or I'm single. What's the term that they use, Chris, and they be lying?
Actually, they're coming from a hurt place. That's my opinion. I think you're coming from a hurt place. You talk about I'm single because I don't want to date. I think I'm.
Because nobody wants to die alone. And I say that all the time. I don't care how hard you think they are. I'm good. I got my kids. You don't want to die alone. I'm going to beep that out. You don't want to die. I'm going to say it one more time. You don't want to die alone. Stop.
Tomorrow's not promised. So get with somebody, get on, get in and get off.
No, don't do that. Don't get in, get on, get off. No. Now, if you're under 30 and you want to do, go ahead and play, I think that the problem is, let's just go all the way in. I think that the problem is for us who are single, I can't speak for the men. I can only speak for the women. And Chris, you can speak for the men, is that we tend to find a guy or date a guy or whatever, and he still wants to play, and I put a lot of things in age because the line is with age comes maturity. Yep. Now we all know that, some people don't mature faster than the other person. It has nothing to do with education or where you lived or any of those things. But we tend to have people that are over 40, over 45, over 50, that still want to play. You're not a player. Okay. I'm a sip. Go ahead, Chris. What's your opinion?
Well, the playful time in a young man to man age is around between the ages of roughly going from 18, actually preemies going into almost 30, 35. Usually guys don't want to get serious until they figure out there ain't nothing else better to do but get into a relationship after 40.
See, and that's the problem right there.
But a lot of young thinking, immature mind thinking men that actually date between the ages of 18, aggressive daters, they just want to jump in, jump off, do what they got to do. As soon as they reach like 45, 50, now they want to get serious. But what happened to those years before that? So they got it all out of their system, and now they want to get in with a woman. And some of them don't care who the woman is or what she look like. Look, I need to keep warm in the wintertime. So here she is.
And you always need to care, because if you don't, you're going to end up cheating. That's number one. You're not truly 100% happy in it, whatever. Then you're going to eventually be like, what did I do this for? Like, seriously, and that's where your communication comes in. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But Nelson, forgive me. Not all men are like that. There are men that mature at the age of 20. Right. They mature. I matured, at my early age. So I had a number of women in my life, but there is a maturity for some young men. But a lot of men out there, they still out there playing. I mean, I'm walking down the street one day when I was going to my office. There's an old guy, gotta be in his 50s, with a cell phone taking pictures of girls' butts. I had to stop him. I said, "Yo, Doc, what are you doing? That's somebody's daughter." Mm-hmm. So it's maturity and how you grew up. Right. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Melly, we got to give a clap up. 1 second. Side note. Melly just said, yes, I met my wife off blackplanet.com 17 years ago. So we're going to give it up for that for 1 second. Yes. You better go, Mrs. Schuler and Mr. Schuler. All right. I wanted to say that really fast. Because I was like, does Black Planet still exist? I probably got a membership and don't remember
Black
my
Planet used to be
password.
free. You got to pay for it now.
Oh, then I know I'm not a member.
Membership has privileges, though.
Get out. Really? Wow. I'm trying to sign on to my Facebook page, so I have to read the comments right here because they're real small. But I see Kimberly Ann said she's engaged to be married in June. Shout out to her.
How are y'all guys colting through the pandemic? You know, I know.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, like, how do you do it? You know, you're in a house with somebody, you know, throughout this whole thing for a whole year, 365 days, you know. Are y'all at the point of tearing each other's throat out yet?
Melly said, are we going to talk grown right now before I go in? Wait, Felicity says she's been settled for how long? 25? For 25 years, I think you said. No, you didn't say that. Since you were 25 or something like that. So, yeah, Felicity Shelton said she's been settled since she was 25. So, I think that's what you said, Felicity. My fault. So, all right, yeah, nobody's talking about the coping and all. We see the singles, we see who's married, you know. So I asked the question, and my question was, is what is the issue when you're in a relationship? What seems to be your issue with why you can't, why it doesn't, why it doesn't move to the next step, or why does it end? What ends up happening? What is the thing that always comes up? Mine is always trust, communication. You know, yeah, that's what mine always is.
That's the top two with women. Women are looking for communication, trust. They're looking for financial stability. Security is like number 2, you know.
Right. Yeah, and about love languages. Like, I know my love language, my number 1 is quality time. You know, I don't know if you guys know what your love language is. And Felicity said no, she settled down at age 35. My bad. I got you. Yeah, so what is it, guys? I want to know. That's what I want to know. Mine, like I said, mine tends to be trust and all that, but it's only because Chris, here's the issue, is that the men that I've met, you know, the men that I've been in relationships with or situationships with, whatever they was, just can't communicate. And my thing is that what is Facebook doing? My thing is that it shouldn't matter what's going on. You know, if you feel like you're not feeling it, or you want to step out, or whatever it is, I'm the type that you can talk to me. You can talk to me about anything in the world. You know, I'm obviously, the average person is going to be upset. You know, Chris, if I was in a relationship with you and I said, you know what, I changed my mind, you know, I think I want to be out there, I'm just not ready yet. Or you said that to me, and we're both going to be a little disappointed. You know what I mean? Whether it was 30 days in, 60 days in, a year in, or 8 months, it doesn't matter. You're still going to be disappointed because you got into something because it's somebody who you cared about, you was digging, you was feeling, you know. But I would rather you tell me that than just to freely do you. And, you know, I mean,
but you know that
like,
in the first month, 2 months, 3 months, you know, 3 months in, you know, dealing with somebody, because you could actually see a pattern in the beginning. Like, look, hey, I don't think this is going to work. That's why I give it the 6-month rule. Within the 6 months, if I'm not feeling it, you're not feeling it, let's be the adult, shake hands, like, look, hey, we're not working, we're not connecting. Maybe we just need to leave this alone. You know?
Right now, wait a minute. Side note, because now I'm about to. Are we fucking in 6 months? Or
That depends on the person.
Right. I mean, we just have to put that out there because, you know, and let me change my word, because I sure enough was listening to Matthew 2 through 10 tonight. So let me change my lyrics, guys. I'm sorry. I told you I'm going to work on it. It's not March 1st yet.
This is Adult After Dark.
Hey, you know, I said I was going to work on it. So, all right. So if in those 6 months, while you're in your getting to know phase or whatever you call it, if sex is not an option, you're cool with that?
I've been in that predicament before. I've dated somebody that dated women that actually said, look, I don't want to do this right now. Let's get to know each other's communication. So you know what? I'm feeling you mentally. You know, let's just see how we connect spiritually, mentally, and everything. But those ain't gonna work. I know the sexual part is not gonna work. It probably will work, you know. But if the mental part and the communication is not correct, it don't make no sense to move on. You know, anybody can have sex.
Right.
You know, it's just like this. You gotta be
right.
mentally, spiritually, you gotta be connected to that person with conversation, knowing who he is, who she is, you know, putting things on the table. Or do you fit? You know, your finances right? Is, you know, you got some luggage in the background, you know, you got some people in jail. Did you come out of jail? All those things are factors. Sex, you know, anybody can have that. And you may start having sex within 2 or 3 months. Some women will sure that thing is working correctly. Women don't be disappointed.
Right. But and I think that the also issue that a lot of folks tend to have is, oh, wait a minute, I forgot a whole piece of my outfit. I was really trying to do it for y'all tonight. Hold on. I forgot a whole entire piece of my outfit. All right, my bad. Now we can continue. Oh, my whole leg. I forgot all of what's going on. My fault. I'm sorry. I forgot a piece of my outfit. Let me sling it over my shoulder. There we go. So I forgot the whole ensemble because, you know, I was in a t-shirt. My hair was up. There was, I only got a little dressed just so we could do this video all about. So here's my thing. So how about dating? Because see, dating is I'm going to date you. And while I'm dating you, I'm going to date Bobby. And while I'm dating you and Bobby, I'm going to date Milton. And while I'm dating you, Bobby, and Milton, I'm going to date Eric. And possibly while I'm dating you, Bobby, Milton, and Eric, I'm going to date Derek.
There's nothing wrong with that because there's 4 phases. There's dating. After you date that person, you find out, hey, this is the right one. Then you're going into courtship. Courtship is engagement, and then there's marriage. So people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand the definition of dating. You can be an aggressive dater, look, and come to the table, let everybody know. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, look, I'm dating other people, and that's all it ever is. But I need to find out if you're going to fit in my life.
Right. And that's the communication key. That's where all lack. Men and women all lack that. There's never the conversation. It's only the conversation when was the conversation had that y'all are exclusive. That's all the you know, that's the one thing that I'm like, well, wait a minute. What are you talking about? That should have been the first conversation, not 3 months after or 4 months after. Hey, are we exclusive? That shouldn't even been, you know what I mean? No, the first conversation should have been, hey, you know, I want to get to know you. You know, do you really know what dating is? Because while I'm getting to know you, I'm also dating other people. I mean, because it is what it is. I could be getting to know you, and then I find out things about you that you don't put the top on your toothpaste cover, and when you wash, you leave hair on your soap. And you don't put the toilet seat down when you leave the bathroom, and you don't floss or something. Like, I mean, it could be a problem. And then I don't put all my eggs in your whole basket, and then I'm left with nothing. So I feel like the first conversation is, instead of the, you know, instead of the, hey, how you doing? What's going on? All that, you know, all that flirting. When we finally link up and have dinner or whatever it is, we need to discuss, you know, how we're moving. You know what I mean? I just try to use that term. How you moving? You know, move respectfully. You don't have to move so disrespectful that then you end up with no friends, no nothing. You can move the way you're supposed to move. And if you have that conversation, you know, well, hey, you know what I mean? We're just not kicking it, because kicking it is different from dating. We just kicking it. We too old for kicking it. So, you know, we're dating, and the dating process is I'm dating, and I'm going to narrow it down to 1. That's the dating process. To that, you know, it doesn't mean I'm dating and I'm over such and such's house Friday to Sunday, and I'm dating and I'm over such and such's house Tuesday to Thursday, and I'm dating and I'm over such and such's house Friday to Monday. That's not what we talk about, you know. And if that's what you do, then do you, and be ready for your consequences. And always remember that condoms save lives.
Now,
okay, that was my essay for the day.
But
go ahead.
When you're dating someone, you're dating multiple people. Sex might not be an option right then and there. So be careful with that. You know, that ain't on the table unless you're exclusively dating. That means you're in a relationship and you're courtship, and that means, okay, now you're the one, so I'm going to be in a serious relationship with you. We're out of the dating stage. So while you're dating, you might not get that opportunity to have sex. You're getting to know that person. Right. That's what dating means. I think they should have put that in the dictionary instead of putting like date as a date, you know?
Oh God, yes, it should be in something. It should be in something, but that conversation to me is definitely the top conversation, you know, because a lot of people don't know what that means. And the way to me that conversation does not apply, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just speaking on me. Oh, my girlfriend's flight was delayed. Ah, sucks. I'm just speaking on me. Now, if I'm dating someone that I used to date before, you know what I mean? Or years ago, and years ago before that, and years ago before, then to me, that conversation doesn't apply. Now, why? Because you're coming back. So if you're coming back, you already know how we rocking. It's not me, you, and Becky Sue and all that. It ain't all that. Now, if that's what you want it to be, then you don't need to come back to me. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't need to we don't need to do that. So if it's someone new that you've never dated before or had sex with before, then the conversation should definitely be had. Felicity said that's called recycling. Child, I've recycled, child. Lord Jesus, Lord. So anyway, yes, Melly actually said folks nowadays don't even know how to get to the first part of dating. Yes. Kevin Mack said that conversation must be had from the beginning. Absolutely. I'm trying to go to some comments.
Felicity's off the chain right now.
Felicity is a riot. I know it now. She wanted to change the picture to recycling. I love it, Felicity. Recycle ones don't count. That's what she said. They don't have conversation. They don't know what conversation is. Yes. Now that's serious. A lot of people, let's even bring it even further. A lot of people, while they don't know what conversation is or how to have a conversation, some of them don't know how to be in a relationship either. Some people don't know how to be in a relationship. Some of those things stem from, how they perceived relationships growing up, Some of it's not, because I know some people whose parents are still together and they are just messy and they're like 50 something. So trust me, but some of it does stem. What's the thing? Kids mock what they see, children mock what they see. So while we're children watching our parents and watching relationships and watching TV and watching our friends' parents and things like that. So sometimes we are mocking what we see and sometimes we're not, but some people don't know how to be in a relationship. And I feel as though at a certain age, I'm not here to teach you how to be in one. Are you willing to teach someone, Chris, at our age, how to be in a relationship?
I can't do it. I can't. Not where I'm at in life right now. I cannot do babysitting. I can't push wheelchairs. I can't drive it around. You must come fully equipped. That was in my 30s and my 20s where I can okay, let's take something together. But now some rules are you must have a car. You must have your own home. And you have your own apartment. And kids must be out. I mean, you can have one, as they high school, but other than that, you must have your own, because I can't come no more with everything to the table, because that whole thing 50-50, no, where's the other 50 going? You should be at the table 100%. Do not come to the person and My number one rule is love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, I can't help. I'm not here as a physical therapist.
Right, because then you're willing to settle for 25%.
Exactly.
And it's what a lot of us have settled for, 25% of someone's time, of someone's mind, because we didn't care. We didn't make ourselves a priority. And it's funny, I'm looking at one of my affirmations, the one that everyone knows: never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. You know, and we have got to be the priority. You have to make yourself the priority.
I can't be playing around with people taking stuff from me.
Right. Felicity says she cannot take a man that has tantrums. Kevin said, have integrity in your dealings. If you date several people, be upfront about it. Don't string people along for your benefit. Amen. Because that's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people do. And then people end up hurt. And that's not how you have to be. You know what I mean? We have to remember too, again, we all pray. We all, and God is always watching us, no matter what we do, no matter how straight we are, no matter how messy we are. And that's not, you want to be a person of integrity. My God, God has vengeance. You know what I mean? We don't, we really, look, y'all already know all about what and I'm trying to just give things to God, because God got the final say. So, you got to have integrity. Integrity and character means so much. Felicity said they're serious if they don't mind talking about their credit score and income.
I'm waiting for Milton to call back on that one.
Don't be calling, taking up the whole daggone show. All right.
See, look, he wants to put everything. Look, there's some people out there that want to put. Look, you got to put everything on the table. I need to know what's going on in your life. I need to know your credit score. I need to know if you got a good. Look, I need to know some history. I need to know, make sure your financial status is together. But you know what? I understand where he's coming from, but I wouldn't do that on the first day. I need to understand. And here's the ultimate one. Do not date below your level. Please, men, women, do not date below your level. If that person, look, it's okay, I'll just do this for, just for instance, okay, they're working at McDonald's. I'm working for a major law firm. That's not dating below my level. They might have some energy, where they're coming out of McDonald's. But if they're mentally stuck there and that's all they ever know, guess what? I'm not that dude. I can't hang out with you at McDonald's, get a Big Mac. I'm at steakhouse. I'm at expensive $150 plates. So you have to come up. You're gonna have to graduate. I don't date below my level.
Right. Bahadi said, take nothing for granted. Ask questions, follow your instinct, and have boundaries. Yes, Monica said, and hurt folks these days are too stupid and sometimes fatal. Yes. A bunch of people is lucky that I ain't that chick, man. Look, Monica, they just lucky that I know that God is like, Rox, don't do that. Don't do that, because I'm not her. I've never been her, but sometimes I'll be like right here on that little piece of gray hair right there, ready to be her. And I'm like, ew, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I'm always like, I'm too classy. I can't. I curse a lot, but I am a lady. Like I can't see me throwing a brick to somebody's crib with their car. I just can't see it. Whether I was 50, 25, 10, I just can't see me doing it. Melly wants to call in. He said it's too much to type. All What's the phone number,
215. I'll type it in. I'm your secretary for this. 215-299-2887. Melly, call in, man. You know what? I like to hear from the brothers. Every time I have a show or I'm in the show, part of the show, the women always call in. We need to hear some tight brothers that know what they're doing, where they're going, and how they're doing this thing.
Well, the crazy thing is that while we need to hear them, we don't even know where they at.
They're there.
Okay,
we're out there. Trust me.
Wait, one last comment. Felicity said, if he's not friends with none of his baby mom's ex-wife or exes, something's wrong with him.
You know what? That's important. That is important. You got to be friends.
It is. It is.
You on the Roxi Fab show? What's up?
Hey, how you doing? This is Melly the Specialist. What's going on?
What's up, bro?
What's
Glad
up,
to hear you
Melly?
calling, man.
Hey, Roxy.
Hey.
Let me set this up right. Let me get this off here. That way you don't get the feedback. First off, I wanted to, show the support to you guys because I listen to the show, and of course, there's always females talking, and you never really like fellas that they got too much pride, to speak on topics or something like this. So hopefully I can break the ice and let these fellas know, look, fellas, we can talk too. But I'm gonna get right to it. The question that Roxi you asked, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna try to make this as quick and short as possible, but the game nowadays, as a married man, just watching to see what's going on, to see how the game shifted, it's a lot of different reasons on why. I'm not going to single just women. I'm going to make sure that way I don't get killed in the comments. But a lot of women and men, a lot of people are just single. One, they single because they don't even know, like you said, what dating really is. You don't even hear no more good afternoon, good evening, how are you? Like just initial breaking the ice type conversation is not even there now.
Yeah.
You got 35 and 40-year-olds talking about a Kurt.
Yes. Or texting talking about, hey, yo, what's up? What you what you doing?
Wow.
Oh my God,
bro.
Yes. Texting is not communication.
It ain't no more of that. So it's all that stuff that you and Roxi was saying a couple minutes ago.
Right.
I can relate to that even as a married man. A lot of y'all, listeners and stuff like that may relate to that. That's probably 35 or 40 and over. I'm 39. But the thing about it, though, is you got those same people, even within that bracket, even going down even further, still trying to be 22. The reason why you should have some women and daughters glorifying sleeping with the same man.
What was that? What is that all about? Because I heard a story 2 weeks ago about that.
Listen,
I can't. I don't.
Wow. But I'm just jumping around, giving you some of the stuff that as you see what's going on, and you're talking about dating people. People nowadays, for some strange reason, like I said, it seemed like reality TV became the new real. They will glorify Stevie J and Jocelyn and all of them that's on there in the stupid languages that people are saying on TV and thinking that that's the new reality. Let's be honest, Roxi, no disrespect. If I was seeing when I walk up to you talking about, hey, a curve, or how do you use it, how would you even look at me?
Right. Exactly. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly right.
You can't, come on. And there's no disrespect, and I get it. Even look at some of the, look at some of the dances. Now, Roxi, I make fun of you every time I see that dance she did with Johnny Gill. I think that was your birthday party.
No, that was actually Dr. J has a golf classic every year, but it happened to be my birthday. It's always around my birthday. So, but that was a Dr. J.
Right? A little nice and sensual, nice and elegant. Now look at some of the dance moves that the kids are doing that you also see these grown folks that's 30, 40, and hell, some of them 45 doing. You should be even doing stuff like that. Let me walk up to you doing some let me dab on you when I first meet you.
Right. Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would not personally date a woman who's 40, 45, 50, 55, trying to be 20, 25, 30. You're not even, now you're below your level when you start thinking like a young girl. And all the mothers hanging out with their daughters trying to go to the clubs and I want to hang out, look at your boyfriend, looking at their boyfriends and everything. Come on. You just
what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I said in the comments. That's why I said in the comments that there's no disrespect, but this is just watching from a married man. I'm watching some of the stuff. Some of my own homies like, yo, Mel, where the hell do I find a wife like yours? Not trying to glorify my wife, but just in general. I can't. It's just crazy to me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said, you don't even hear the same conversation as you would. Hell, not even 10 years ago as you would today. You don't understand what dating even is. Yeah. I guarantee you, if you put up, hey, what does courting a woman mean? I almost promise you, probably about 95% of them get it wrong.
They never heard of the word courting. All they heard was dating.
or that
dating
part.
started back.
And that's
The
what
word
I'm saying.
dating came
So
from
all
the
that
80s.
stuff that y'all telling them, about before they get the sex part, they don't. Like, that's a language that it seems like that this generation, or I can't even say this generation because it's actually multiple generations.
Right.
You get that's 45
Right.
that done forgot what it's like for a man to open the door for him. It's almost
Right.
to the point where the game done shifted to where now it's like it's mandatory. I ain't even gonna say mandatory. For us men, if we can get some, let's say, some sex or some loving on the first night or within the first couple of days, that was like less than a life. We had about that.
Right. And I get it. I think that with women, you know, again, depending on how you were taught, you know, how you were raised or whatever, if you don't demand that, then you won't get it. And I've learned that, you know what I mean? You know, I've learned that, definitely learned that, you know, there's certain men that I had that automatically did that. I didn't have to ask nothing. You know, I was dating a guy from down in Dallas, and, you know, he just asked me, you know, was I allergic to anything? You know, I was like, you know, no, blah, 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 as far as food was concerned. You know, he ordered the meal. He ordered the wine to go with the meal, you know, and I mean, you know, he asked me what I liked and what I didn't like, don't get me wrong, but he ordered the meal and the wine to pair with it and the this and the that. And I didn't have to worry about him opening the door, closing the door, all these kind of things that, you know, I knew that my dad did for my mom. You know, that's why I have an issue with people saying, well, we have to live together to get to know one another. No, I don't. I don't need to live with you to get to know you. If you have your own place and I have mine, I'm gonna see how you keep it regardless. I'm gonna see how it looks, how it smells, how your cabinets are organized, how your towels are, how your closet is non-color coordinated. Now I'm not gonna trip as it's not, but I'm just saying. And you'll see how mine is, you know. That's how I get to know you. I don't need to live with you to get to know you, and then God forbid a year, 2 years, or whatever the long part is, doesn't work out. I'm not doing that, you know. That's a little bit where I'm old school, you know. Your parents didn't do that. That wasn't even allowed, you know. Your parents didn't do that. And I know time change, and I get it, and I respect it, you know. But even with my daughter, and I always put her out there, I know she's always like, Mom, even with my daughter and her husband at their apartment, and my daughter started crying like after a couple months, and we're like, what's wrong? You know, she's like, I can't live in sin like this. I started sleeping on the couch, and they had to get married because my daughter just wasn't having it. You know what I mean? And her husband was like, you're right, because they're both God-fearing people. So I can respect that, and I'm glad that I taught my daughter that, because that's just not what we need to do. Now, if that's how you feel, cool. If it's comfortable with you, cool. It's just not something that I know that I particularly want to do, you know. And Felicity is talking about, it's called manners. Yeah. You know, you go back to basics. You know, these manners. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel exactly what you're saying. It's just a lot of things that people don't know how to do, and then they refuse to be taught. They refuse to learn. And like you said, a lot of men, you know, they think they know everything, and they're stubborn, and they don't want you to teach them anything. That's not all of them. That's just a lot of them, you know. But if you weren't taught how to do this, how to do that, how to do that, I mean, how can you even be in a relationship if there's certain things you weren't taught to do? Especially communicate. Communicate is key. You can't be in anything if you don't communicate. You got to communicate with your boss, you know, or your clients, or your customers, or whoever, you know, your children. You have to communicate. So I don't, you know, yeah, that part. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with, like I said, I agree with all that. I'm just pointing out, you know, just from a male point of view, and just showing you like what some of the other things, you know, things that out here. And I'm gonna just leave it on this note. Another one of the reasons why people ain't working out, or I'm gonna just say people have issues with dating, is because truthfully, and this can go both ways, a lot of people are single because a good person is just not their type. You got male and female. You got male and female.
Yes.
They want the high quality man or woman. I'm gonna make it fair. They want the high quality man or woman when they bring in a whole bunch of baggage. No disrespect, but it's very rare where you're gonna get a high quality man that maybe got one kid, maybe two. That's probably, you know, really doing this thing, got businesses, know how to please.
That's
you want that high quality man, but you really only want him to come help take care of your situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, you on Instagram and all that stuff like that. Look what I'm doing for my kids, this and this and that and this and that and the third. But yeah, once you get off Instagram, you cussing them kids out left and right and this and that, and you only want a man just to come try to ease that, take some of that weight off your shoulder. Working, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. You can spend. I mean, let's be honest. You sitting back waiting for the stimulus check so you can go get the mussels and crab legs with extra butter and garlic. You ain't trying to figure out how to flip that stimulus check and to make more money. This is the mindset that a lot of people are on. A lot of people are single because a good person ain't they type. They want the good person, but they be fraud. You like
no, and it's you're exactly right. I mean, you're exactly right. Now, while I can't have that, and I don't need to have that, I've definitely passed up on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's just some of my point of views of what I'm seeing. But I'm gonna let some other people tap in, and I'm gonna go back into your chat room.
All right, bro. Look.
Thanks
for calling, man. Look, listen to us on Wednesday. Well, he left. Okay.
Absolutely. I'm right back here with you. Love you, Roxy.
All right, bro.
Love you too. Yeah, so what I was getting ready to say is that I feel like he's exactly right. A lot of people, a lot of us are single because we did pass up on that perfect person and they just aren't our type, you know, and it's real. You know, there's a lot of people, we all have types. Let's not fake the funk, like I like to say. We all have types, you know, and I'm not talking about, you know, oh, he got to be light skinned or dark skinned. I'm not talking about all that. I'm not talking about that. But we do have qualifications, expectations, whatever you want to call them. Some people don't mind dating someone that's overweight or skinnier than them or shorter than them or whatever the case may be, or darker than them or lighter than them. Let's keep it 100. But some people do mind. You know, some people don't want to date someone who has teeth missing or has a yellow tooth here or there, or has a bad acne problem, or I'm just trying to make stuff up that I can think of off the top of my head. But we all have those. We all have, every last one of us have those, because there is, people kill me with the, what's that line? What draws you to someone immediately? And they're like, her personality or his personality. Shut up. It was not that person's personality that made you look at them first. Okay. Please, let me take my glasses off with my non-killer under my eyes. Don't come at me with that. Oh, I like their personality, and that's why I thought they were. That's why I started talking to them. No, it wasn't. And dude, no, it wasn't. Her personality was dope. That's why I talked to her. No, it wasn't. The first thing you did was when they walked by, me and you were like, damn. That's what we did. Okay, that's what we did. We were like, damn. Okay. That's what we did. And that's the first thing that drew you to that person. Now, after you knew that you were attracted to that person, so looks were first, then after you had a conversation, then you said, oh, their personality is bomb, dope, or it sucks ass. So let's not act like personality was first, because you can't even see personality. Now you can see arrogance. Let's not get that confused. You can see arrogance and you can see attitude. Okay, you can see, let me see your walk. You can see, okay, but that has nothing to do with their personality. They could walk bad, they could walk down the street, child, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey girl, you know, hey, how you doing today? I'm fine. What's up with you? How you doing? And then you're like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. I'm good. You know what? I thought you were somebody else. Nice to meet you. Take care. Have a good day. Or she could say, I'm good, I'm blessed, how are you? And then you're going to be like, I'm good. Okay, so don't fake the phone, because we know what it is. All right? I just needed to give you all that.
Can I reset the room?
That really is, Chris. People kill me with that. Oh, it was their personality. That's what drew me to them. What? No. His tall ass, whether it was dark or high yellow, whether his eyes was brown or green, whether he had abs or his ass was firm, whatever it was, that's what made you look first. And then switch it over to the women.
Men are visual men. We like to eat with our eyes.
We're all visual. We're visual people.
So
we're visual
people.
Hey,
look, hey y'all guys, let me reset the room. We're Valentine's conversation. This is Motivational Monday, Roxi Fab Show. I'm her guest, Chris, her co-host, and we're talking about the day after Valentine's Day with the single, the married, the hurt, the bad, the evil, whatever you went through, bipolar, we all here, we're talking about it now. But here's something I want to talk about. Now you got women now, and with this whole celibate thing, now you in your 50s, you waiting for your man, waiting for that man to get married, to marry you, and you won't have sex, before you won't have sex before marriage, but you're 50 years old and getting older. What the hell's wrong with that one?
Well, first of all, if we choose not to do that, that's because we was hurt and we don't want to do it again. All right, so we'll open up on that. So I'm actually not doing it. So I'm in that lane. So sorry if anybody thought they was going to holler and, get down, 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 down. It's not going to happen. So because I am on a different spiritual quest than that person was and whoever. I'm on a different spiritual quest. And with that being said, I realized that I have exchanged way too much energy, okay, with someone, and with my boyfriend before that. And I've exchanged way too much energy, way too much freestyling. And y'all know I call freestyling means with no condom. Freestyling, too much emotions, too much skin to skin. I've exchanged so much spiritual energy, and then I'm left with nothing. And I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm not going to keep doing that. It's crazy because when I made this decision months ago, I swear, as soon as I went to church, my pastor started talking about it. I was looking around in the air like, wait a minute, what happened? But, bodily secretions, I've exchanged all that. And I refuse to keep doing it to someone who is not my fiance, my husband. I'm just not doing it at all. And if you have to get to know me, if you have to have sex with me to get to know me, then you're not for me anyway. Because I'm 52 and I'm just not doing it. I have to put myself first, like you've been saying all this time. And this is the way that I'm putting myself first. I can't do it. It has damaged me so bad, and I can't do it. I give my everything, my all, I give my everything, I will give my everything. And then you kill my soul. You take my soul with you. I can't do it anymore. So because of what just happened, I'm done. You can keep exchanging that stuff with some other people that you've been doing, your past chicks, your new chicks. I don't care. I cannot do it anymore. And people, everybody can have their own opinion. Like I said, I really don't care. I'm 52 and I can do what I want. But I've got good marriages to look at. My daughter and her husband. I think they're going to celebrate 10 years, but they've been together since they were 15, like 33 and 35. Okay, I got my parents. And May 20th, if I'm 53, they should be 54 years in on May 20th. No, I know how it can be. I know how it can be. But if I can't do it anymore. I at this very moment, in this very day, I feel like I'm trying to find me back. And my soul I'm empty. I'm empty. And because of that, and so now I can't give that. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I hear you. I mean,
that's why women at 50 something are realizing that, because they are on a different path, a different spiritual journey. Because some people, while they were on a godlike journey, You know, they're also on a planet alignment journey, a universe journey, they're, you know what I'm saying, and the full moon journey, and the winter solstice journey, and all those kind of things, and how they play a part in our lives, and astrology, and how all those things are real because they're here. You know, we all have different zodiac signs. We were born different days, and they all mean something. So a lot of women are on that type of journey now, and with that type of journey comes cleansing and cleanliness, and it's just like
rebuilding your self-love. That's what it goes back to.
Yeah, and people, you know, and you have to respect that and be worthy of that, and hopefully, you know, you'll find someone who's on that same path. You know, I mean, not the exact, you know, I don't have to walk in your house and you burn in sage or something. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that, you know, I still, now I know. You know, I've heard it for a long time, but now I know I don't need you to just pray with me before we're going to have dinner and fake the funk, or pray with me before we have breakfast or lunch and fake the funk. You know what I mean? I need you to be into it. I need you to, I need you to truly love and walk. You know, I need you to walk different. I need you to be different. You know,
I can come with a complete understanding about who you are and respecting your feelings and your, matter of fact, your future and your dreams. You know, people don't
right
into that.
Exactly.
You know, I've always been a firm believer. You know, I need to know who you are 5 years from now. What's your direction?
Right.
And, you know, just because I see you at McDonald's right now, do you have a vision of being someplace else other than that? So I need
friends. I got you.
So that's why I say, you know, do you love yourself first? You know, because I can't reinvent the wheel of who a person is.
Right. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. And I mean, and like I said, again, it's you know, it's right, soul ties. Don't want to be tied to certain people anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to consider other people's energy. You know, and Teresa, hey Terry, she said it's a process to getting back to yourself. You know, and my girlfriend Faja, whose flight is delayed, you know, you have to remember that you're the prize anyway. You know, and you have to be God-fearing, be your true authentic self, and you have to know that energy is serious. You know, when you're working with somebody, you feel their energy when they walk down the hallway. You can feel it, like, whoa, they got something going on. Whether it's a hey, how you doing? Or hey, how you doing? Or hey, how you doing? Or hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You feel all that. You felt every emotion I just gave you. You know what I mean? And so you're feeling that, you feel that energy all day long with people. You can feel it. So why be with someone who's truly not giving up that real, true, genuine energy? You know, so many people can fake. People can fake all day long. You know, eventually it's going to come out, you know, and not in a good way, you know, and you end up hurting that person. You end up hurting a little bit of yourself, whether you're in denial or not, and you hurt other people around you because it affects your friends and everybody else, you know, and it's just not good energy. And I am not exchanging energy with anybody anymore. I can't have any children. I've had a hysterectomy. I don't have to worry about none of that. You know, I'm not worried about any of those things. You know, my kid is 18. Zachary will be 19, and God damn, in a month. Jesus, I'm sorry. I forgot.
You feel it?
Oh my God, I forgot. You know, my God, I forgot he's going to be 19. This is the last year of his teenager. So, you know, and you just have to look. And as far as the men, I had posted something a while back. And men, if you're listening and watching and all that kind of stuff, I posted something like, I hope one day, depending on the type of man you are, and think about this as well. I hope one day, if you have a daughter, your daughter doesn't run into a man like you. Do you want your daughter to run into a man like you? I was
in TD Jakes one time, and he said the same exact thing. He says, knowing who you were, and you have girls, would you tell your daughter to date a man? Would you tell? She said, "Wait a minute. Would you tell a man to date a man like you?" Like,
right. And no, and let's not even say word, because some people, I was about to say the N word. Some are like that right now, and got daughters. whether they 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 22, whatever. You know, some of them got daughters right now and still out here thinking you're a player, you know, and just, you know, and doing what you do and hurting chicks left and right. You over 40, over 45, over 50. That's the type of man that you want your daughter to date. So when your daughter come up talking about daddy, you mad? You mad? You can't even be mad because you acting the same way.
I tell you young girls all the time, I used to be that. All right. I wrote the book. I wrote the whole playbook from back to front, how to play y'all. So if you want to advance in life, don't date him. I used to be him. Matter of fact, I taught him how to do what he did.
Look, no, and like I said, and there's still people out here your age that are still doing the same.
I see him.
You know, and it's a shame. And Bahati said it best, and that's because hurt folk, and people don't like to admit when they're hurt. You know what I mean? Men never like to admit when they're hurt. So then when they're hurt, in turn, they hurt someone else, you know, and it's a bad cycle. You know, it's definitely a bad cycle. But you know, relationship
know your
wise.
worth. That's very, very important. Know your worth.
Oh, absolutely know your worth. Men and women, know your worth. You know what I mean? Because it goes both ways. It goes both ways. And I feel like something that you said, Chris, I'm trying to think, like, I'm not asking anybody in reference to their credit score, excuse me, because we had this conversation before, that I always feel like if I'm with you, we can build together, whatever you know, because it should be a balance. And when I say balance, I just mean as far as what I lack, you should have. What you lack, I should have. And that's how we balance, you know. And I'm not talking about if I lack credit, you should have it. I'm just talking about the overall, you know what I mean? If you're a sloppy ass, then I'm going to need ass. And that's how we're going to balance. I don't like to cook and you like to cook. That's how we're going to balance. Certain things in life, it has to have that balance, you know. And if you don't have and I do have, then we're going to grow and have what you need and more together. And I don't see a problem with that. You know what I mean? Your dream could be you want to open up a building or I want a cigar lounge, you know. So whether I smoked or not, if that's your joy, then let's do that together. And then that's going to bring you income. My name's going to be on it. So it's going to bring me some too. We can grow together. I guess I just feel like I've always felt because years ago, I loved someone who lived at home, you know, that was oh my God, it was my ride or die, you know, and I didn't knock him for that. You know, I didn't knock him for that. I guess I just always felt like, you know, you're here, you're taking care of your mom, y'all are good, everything's fine. And what we will build, we can build together. We can grow together. I don't know. I guess, you know, don't get me. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's situations. You know, I'm blessed and grateful that my uncle was still living with my grandma at years old. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes there comes a time where if you are still single, you know, dating, single, whatever, you know, you come back home to take care of your parent. You know, so it's not like you live at home with your mom. You know what I mean? I moved back home to take care of my mother. You know what I mean? Or my father or my parents, you know, because my grandma was 91, 92 years old in the kitchen with the cast iron pan making scrapple, had the whole house smoking, you know? So, you know what I mean? Some things are an honor. And I'm grateful to have had him living there. Like, yo, what are you doing? Turn that down and fix that. So it's a different type of living at home situation. But I've just always felt like you could grow together. You can help, you know, like Beyonce says, I'm gonna help upgrade you, you know, and not in a bad way. You can upgrade somebody. You can assist them in becoming everything that they want to become plus some. So why knock somebody who doesn't have, you know, just because you do? I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm just not really into that. You know, Faja just said, true that, but watch the red flags. Mommy may be taking care of him. I know that's right, Faj.
That's why you have to listen to people's vision. Listen to their vision.
Look, wait, Chris, she put, man, nix that. At 50, I don't want to deal with nobody's credit issues.
Well, look, look, everybody has a mental vision board. If you just sit and listen for a second, you can probably find a pothole, or something else in there that say, okay, that's promising. Because when a person talks, the mind will said it best. Listen to the first thing come out of their mouth. So I'm looking at your vision,
Absolutely.
your mental vision board. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Now is that at 50?
I think that's a definite conversation.
So what else going on for Valentine's Day? What happened the day after?
That's a definite look. So what happened on my Valentine's Day after was I went to work. So, but my Valentine's weekend was good. My girlfriend Faja was in town. She stayed the night. We had a pajama party. We watched movies on the front porch. We smoked a little bit. We sipped a little bit. I had a weekend that was exactly the way it was supposed to be.
Well, some people, they woke up next day and said, you know what? Well, it was just another day. They went out and bought themselves a Hershey bar and called it a night.
That's right. I bought me chocolate covered almond joy and ate the whole bag. So
I got a whole bag of Three Musketeers upstairs.
Oh, they're my shot. I get that.
Three Musketeers. That's my
yo. Put that joint in the refrigerator. That joint is popping. I get it. Faja put Bahati put you do you, I'll do me. I'm only upgrading myself. Faja put exactly as those days are over trying to upgrade somebody.
I had somebody thought they was gonna upgrade me, and then
stop, y'all. Stop. Y'all so mean.
Don't ever tell a man you're gonna upgrade him.
Oh no. I don't think you need to tell him. I think you just need to.
I fell for that, and I sat there like, yeah, I'm gonna get upgraded. And I come to realize I'm Musafa. I'm the one. I'm the king. I don't need no upgrading. I'll just take.
That's right. You Mufasa.
I had somebody tell me that I'm like an idiot. Like, yeah, she gonna upgrade me. I'm like, a woman can't upgrade me. I'm already there at my level. I just go ahead and keep building myself. So nobody upgrading me. Mm-hmm. I take my own test to upgrade myself.
I know that's right. Well, I know, I guess let's change the term, y'all. Beyonce said that. I don't know what year that was. Calm down, and she was young. So let's change the term. I can add and make your shit better. I made some shit better. Let's just do it that way.
Just add to me. Don't try to upgrade me because that's the wrong thing to do.
Right. But how you put he has to come correct or complete. It's not my job.
Exactly. Look, I tell women right from the job. Roxi, I carry my medical records in my phone, so they can see that they're not going to be pushing a wheelchair in the next 10 years. I'm not pushing wheelchairs. I'm not walking with no cane. I can't. I look too good at my age right now. Look, I'm still running around the block. So you got to correct. You got to come healthy, and I'm not. I can't. I can't take care of people. Look, I got 2 grown daughters. No more kids. That's how it ain't happening.
I feel you, and I raised mine. I
don't need no grown little girl woman. That's why I say I don't need no little girl woman running around. Chris, can you do it? Chris, can you come get me? Chris, I'm living on my mom. Chris Ken's gone.
I'm telling you, I feel you. Zachary is going to be 19, and Anthony is going to be 29, and Tiffany's going to be 34. I'm good, especially after I get this tummy tuck. I keep trying to tell y'all, wait till I get this tummy tuck. But anyway, hold on, somebody just posted. Hey Renee, can you read that, Chris? You can read it.
Team makes the that's the regular saying. Teamwork makes the dream work. Each one of us should enhance each other. Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for. Look, what can you bring to the table that's going to add to? Let's put all our wisdom in the same pot, and can we come better? But if you can't come to the table with something, I'm like, you know what? We're not on the same level. I got to date.
Balance.
Men and women. I only hang out with people that are same level or upper level than me, because I learn from you. I need to see some things. So that's my energy in the universe. I mean, like, that thing got to pop.
Right. I hear you. Yes, I'm getting a tummy tuck. I see y'all's comments. Yes. Go ahead. So, figured I'd address that real fast. So, I understand it. I definitely do. I mean, I get it. Like you said, it's not like we're asking those type of questions on the first date or two. Because, my first question nowadays is definitely going to be about, communication and where do you see yourself? Do you see marriage in your future? You know what I mean? where I'm at, because if you don't, then I don't really eat. I don't even need to waste my time on there. They're not ready for all that skin fashion when I get that tummy tuck. They're not ready.
Let's go back to the first conversation.
All summer vibes. They've seen it all summer and half the winter. So I mean, I'm just saying.
I want to go. I meant questions. I had it written down, and I was like, "What?" I know 3 people their birthdays fell on Valentine's Day. Now, do they get double gifts? Do they get They get like, what do they get? I mean, like, I know we talked about, you will do that extra thing, but do you go extra like the gum?
I don't think so.
I mean,
because I know somebody's birthday's on Christmas, and now you just don't get your birthday gift. You get a Christmas
should you feel
gift.
depressed?
Should you feel depressed on Valentine's Day?
Because your birthday is on Valentine's Day.
Oh, I don't see since my birthday ain't, I wouldn't know, but I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know anybody whose birthday wasn't. No,
I meant to ask Milton that. So I said, Milton, if B's birthday was on the same day as Valentine's Day, would you empty out your bank account?
If I should put no need to be depressed, and no, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so, because you're gonna get a gift regardless.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a gift regardless. And what if we go back to the like you said, I get the double Valentine's Day thing, but what if it's not a celebration type of thing? Faja put depressed for what? What would you be depressed for if your birthday was on Valentine's Day? You're gonna get something.
Exactly.
It may just be a big ass birthday gift. I don't need to double it up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that.
It just comes from your heart. How do you feel about that person? You believe she deserves the world. He or she deserves the world. Do what you can, where you at, how you can do it. That's it. I know people go all out and everything, and guess what? Just like the day after Christmas, darn, I got to pay that credit card bill. So you can show the love, but just do what you can. Don't go blow your mind. Look, I'm a personal chef. I cook. People love my food when I cook on Valentine's Day. People love my cooking when I cook for them on their birthdays and stuff. I'm the best. I'm the best gift. I'll come to your house and cook for you. So it's all about the love. What you bring to the table.
Yeah, that's all. It's just however you want to do, whatever's in your heart. Terry said her daughter's birthday is on Valentine's Day, so she always celebrated both for her, so she knew what to expect. So she get
a piece of chocolate and a bracelet.
Now Terry's balls, so she probably went all out. Yes. And Patty said her birthday is December 21st, and her ex made sure she had presents for both. Now, and I get that. I mean, I know. Plenty of people whose birthday is on Christmas Day, on December 25th. And I'm always like, okay, what is it? They're like, what? I'm like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a by its toe. Which one you want, birthday or Christmas? Which one that depends on the wrapping paper. So tell me what it is. Well, tell me what it's going to be. It's going to be your birthday or for Christmas, or your birthday or for Christmas. If you say Christmas, I'm going to give you red, ho, 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 Santa Claus wrapping paper. If you say birthday, it's going to say happy birthday with a whole bunch of confetti. Let me know. So, you're not getting one gift wrapped in birthday and one gift wrapped in Christmas. It's not really going to work out that way. You get one or the other over here. You
gotta buy wrapping paper. You gotta buy both. Look here's the box. Here it is. Yeah, happy birthday. Okay, here's Merry Christmas.
Right. Yeah. Figure which out. We can do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and that's how we can figure all that out. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh my God, Chris.
Yes.
Guess what, Chris?
What's up?
It's wait a minute.
It's 9 o'clock.
I know, and I was going to say. All right. Wait a minute. I wanted to say something because y'all know I take a Ambien and take my ass to bed. So wait a minute. Hold on. And there's supposed to be ooky weather tomorrow or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So look, I didn't get with the crazy people today because the supermarket was like jam packed. People was running around the supermarkets like the last day on earth. But
oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, I did want to Like I said, how I always, at the end of every show, I read a daily Om. I'm going to read it to you. This will be the last one because I feel like, you know, we're all friends. So we're going to read this one. This one's called Friends. All right. Good friends enrich our lives in so many ways. Through a magical combination of similarities and differences, friends offer us the opportunity to know ourselves as we are and help us grow into who we want to be. Our similarities attract us to each other, comforting us with familiarity when we see ourselves in them. When we are drawn to those we admire, the same recognition is at work, unconsciously acknowledging that these people possess qualities that we ourselves possess. By acting as mirrors, friends help us define who we are by reflecting ourselves back to us. Friends also help us know ourselves through our differences. Differences allow us to see other options and make choices about who we want to be. Sometimes we're drawn to those who appear to be our opposites, and we learn to accept the parts of them we love and the parts of them we don't resonate with us, thus allowing us a valuable learning experience. By expanding our understanding to include others' experiences, friends help us accept others. By understanding when someone's life differs from our own, we can learn about ourselves in contrast. There are times when we see in friends what we don't like about ourselves. Amen. Let's say that again. There are times when we see in friends what we don't like about ourselves. That mirror reflection may be hard to take, but a good friend helps us find ways we can change and supports us in that choice. Part of the joy of friendship is the feeling that we are accepted just the way we are with no need to change. It is a gift they give us and one we can give back every single day. Ultimately, we choose friends because they make us feel good about ourselves and our lives. Through tears and difficulties, friends help us find the laughter. When we find those special people who offer us that perfect combination of comfort and stimulus to grow, we are very, very fortunate. Friends, those wonderful companions that walk with us through life, help us define and refine who we are and who we choose to be every single day. So you guys, I love every single one of you for being my friend, whether you're my Facebook friend or my personal friend that knows me, that knows my address and knows how to, you know, to come over to my crib, or I'm gonna use my girl Faja as an example, who's someone who I've known for 50 years of our 53 years on this earth. You know, it's people like that that I love so much. They teach me so much about myself, and they give me that room to grow. They expect me to grow. They hold me high. They hold their expectations for me high, expecting me to reach them. And I do the same for them. They have my back when I need it. And they know that they can call me at 3 o'clock in the morning and I will sit straight up and talk them through whatever they need. Or I will get in my car and come to you, because that's just the type of person that I am. And it's been a lot going on in my life in these past couple months. So everybody who has been on the phone with me and texting me and just in my presence, I thank you and I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I take friends seriously. I take the word friends so seriously because I have an expectation of all my friends. A lot of people say do without expectations and you'll never get hurt. But I have an expectation of every one of my friends. I really, really do. You know, if I'm seeing somebody or in love or they're in love, whatever it is, and something's going on, I have an expectation for you to tell me. And it's vice versa, because I'm the first person telling your ass, okay? I will be on my house phone talking about girl, okay? I don't know. So, yes. So, you know, I just wanted to say that really quick and read that to you, that friends, those wonderful companions that walk through us through life, help us define and refine who we are and who we choose to be every day. And I hope that I have been or will be the type of friend to you to help you redefine and help you grow and redefine who you want to be for the rest of your life. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the After Valentine's Day edition. Hold on one second. Let me give you a little bit of swag.
I got a song for you.
Oh,
we don't own the rights to this song.
You better play 10 seconds of it. Okay.
I'm sending you a Valentine's.
Yeah. It's the day after. It's the 15th. Bahati said beautifully true, and I believe that should be the foundation of every relationship. Absolutely. I love you, Bahati. Bobby, love you back. You know I named one of my plants Bobby. I know you want it to be after you. It was after Bobby Brown, but you know what I'm saying. You know. Speaks volume. Your mate needs to be your friend first. All day. Your mate needs to be your friend first, you know? So, Chris, all right, I'm out. It's after my bedtime.
Okay.
And, you know, we will talk tomorrow. If any of you have to travel out, be careful. I don't know what's supposed to happen or whatever, but be careful in going to work or going whatever you're doing, you know? So, and we love you. So this was Motivational Monday. Finish it off, Chris.
I will see you guys on Wednesday with the three brothers down here. Actually, we're going to start. Melton's coming in. Probably going to get this conversation on Valentine's and relationships. So join us back here again. And
yeah, make sure you follow Christopher Abbott. I think you can follow him and don't friend request him, and you can still see his videos and stuff. Because I know people who follow me can still see my live, and depending on how he does his settings,
we share everything out. We share everything out. It's on YouTube. This is on YouTube channel, and I'll push it out to Instagram too.
Okay, yeah. Well, even on Facebook though, they can they can still follow you and you know, and watch your videos and all. So, but Chris has something that he does on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so make sure y'all follow it and pay attention. And he has a guy speaking, and he's getting ready to do a food thing. A lot of things are coming up.
Tomorrow, tune into me. I have a young lady from Louisiana. She makes her own sauce. Every Tuesday, for Black History Month, we feature a Black business owner up and down the whole entire East Coast. I'm not sticking around in Philadelphia. We have this young lady, Big Mama. She makes a beautiful sauce. Everybody's raving about this sauce. She's supposed to send me a sauce in the mail. I was going to cook something and bring it on live tomorrow, but check me out tomorrow at 8 o'clock here, and we're going to talk about her sauce.
Dope. I may have to check that out.
Sauce is off the chain.
Is it hot?
No, it's spicy? A nice barbecue sauce. She has all these different sauces, good on meat, rice, stuff like that. Awesome. We're going to be talking about her sauce for about 45 minutes, and where you can get a bottle. Bottles are very inexpensive too. $6 a bottle. She'll ship it out to you.
Nice. Okay. All right, you said Big Mama. All right, Big Mama. I like it, girl.
And Jerome in the basement on Wednesday. We switch it from Thursday to Wednesday. We're going to get back in and have that Popeye chicken talk.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
All right, guys. Good night.
All right, babe. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in so much. It was after conversation on our Motivational Monday. So no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, remember you are your own unique individual. There's nobody out here on this earth like you. The gifts and talents that you were given by God, nobody else has them in comparison to you. You can do whatever you want to do. Just push forward and make it possible, because anything is possible because you're unique.
Know your worth.
See y'all. Know your worth.
All right.
See you, Chris.